Naam, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ena me gidefo enda kwa adwade ye de yankopon asem mu hwem e de bra gidefo na tise na me kan dada no ye shika ye saka no ye shik Abdul Basit o yankopon tumi mu no nsam na de bra yen no ende e kon obrofo kasabu e o sa embrewe nti o yankopon tumi mu no yen sembre no shik wa ikrado ene tafadal.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. عسى ربكم أن يرحمكم وإن عدتم عدنا وجعلنا جهنم للكافرين حصيرا. إن هذا القرآن يهدي للتي هي أحسن ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا كبيرا وأن الذين لا يؤمنون بالآخرة أعتدنا لهم عذابا أليما. ويدع الإنسان بالشر دعاءه بالخير وكان الإنسان عجولا. وجعلنا الليل والنهار آيتين فمحونا آية الليل وجعلنا آية النهار مبصرة لتبتغوا فضلا من ربكم ولتعلموا عدد السنين والحساب وكل شيء فصلناه تفصيلا. وكل إنسان ألزمناه طائره في عنقه ونخرج له يوم القيامة كتابا يلقاه منشورا.
تيب راديو.
اقرأ كتابك كفى بنفسك اليوم عليك حسيبا. من اهتدى فإنما يهتدي لنفسه ومن ضل فإنما يضل عليها ولا تذر وازرة وزر أخرى وما كنا معذبين حتى نبعث رسولا. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أفضل الخلق أجمعين صلواته وسلامه عليه وعلى من تبعه بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، إن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وخير الحدي حدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها فإن كل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار والعياذ بالله من النار. يا معاشر الكرام، وحييكم بتحية لو رفعت إلى السماء لكان قمرا منيرا، ألا وهي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
After I exceed on my thanks and grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I have testified that none is deserved to be worshipped except Allah. He is the beneficent, the merciful. I seek his peace and salutations upon his holy prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his sahabas, household members, and whoever follows his teachings till the day of resurrection. Those are Ahlul Sunnati wal Jama'ah. We ask Allah to maintain our lives on the way and the tariqah to Sunnah of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. My brothers and sisters in Islam, I came this evening to talk about something important in our life as Muslims. As a Muslim woman or man, you should know that there should be a test in your life. The moment you call yourself a Muslim, then you're going to be ready for any test that would come along. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made it compulsory unto believers. Test is compulsory unto believers. I say this: any believer or any Muslim that has never passed through severe test in his life must be an hypocrite. I say it again: any believer that has not passed through a severe test from Allah has a big question mark in Islam. Our topic for today is test. Is a tradition of Allah in his creation. When we come to the Arabic version, this is how it should be said: Al-ibtila, al-ibtila, al-ibtila min Allah. Or say al-ibtila sunnatullahi fi khalqihi. That means test is a tradition of Allah on his creatures. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying in Surah Al-Ankabut, Alif Lam Mim, أحسب الناس أن يتركوا أن يقولوا آمنا وهم لا يفتنون. Those words, Allah alone knows it means Alif Lam Mim. أحسب الناس, does people think أن يقولوا آمنا, they say, they call themselves believers, وهم لا يفتنون, and they shouldn't be tested just because they call themselves Muslims, so they shouldn't be tested. Nah. وَلَقَدْ فَتَنَّ الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ, indeed we Allah have tested those who came before you. And probably since we've tested those who came before you, probably you shall be tested. And today, most of the test that comes from Allah derives us from Islam. Although anyone who could not be patient with the test of Allah would probably go out of Islam. Example: you've gotten married and you live with your wife. 1 year, no birth. 2 years, no birth. 3 years, no birth. Then you start to say, what kind of test is this from Allah? I think someone is behind doing something to me. You should have depended on Allah, since you believe Allah has created you, since you believe Allah has been feeding you since since when you were giving birth, Allah fed you till your marriage date came onto board, and you got married and 3 years you didn't give birth, you start accusing people for that. You should have depended on Allah, since you know He is the only one responsible for giving birth and not giving birth. Nabiyullahi Zakaria, the prophet of Allah, Zakaria, he lived with his wife for about 80 to 90 years. He didn't have a child. Then he saw his brother. She's also up to 90 years. He gave birth to Hannah, gave birth to Maryam, Ummu Isa alayhi salatu wasalam. When he saw that, he didn't envy. He went straight to Allah and said, Rabbi la tadharni farda. Oh my Allah, don't leave me alone. Don't let me come to this world and dispatch alone without leaving any representative on earth. When he raised his hand to Allah and said, Ya Allah, Rabbi la tadharni farda wa anta arhamur rahimin. Oh my Allah, don't leave me alone. Don't let me go alone. Then Allah said, فَكَشَفْنَا عَنْهُ. And we, Allah, came to his solution.
Allahu Akbar.
And we granted him who? Yahya. So, إِن يَمْسَسْكُمُ اللَّهُ قَرْحٌ إِن يَمْسَسْكُمْ قَرْحٌ فَقَدْ مَسَّ الْقَوْمَ قَرْحٌ مِثْلُهُ وَتِلْكَ الْأَيَّامُ يُدَاوِلُهَا بَيْنَ النَّاسِ. If you find yourself in trouble, you find yourself in misfortunes,
No.
try not to accuse anyone. Go to the door of Allah and ask Him. He shall grant you your permission. He shall grant you what you want. You got to stop accusing people for some kind of misfortunes you've been experiencing in your life. Depend on Allah, and He shall give you anything you need. وَمَنْ يَتَوَكَّلْ عَلَى اللَّهِ فَهُوَ حَسْبُهُ إِنَّ اللَّهَ بَالِغُ all these trials, he was doing it to make sure he has gotten the right person for him to worship. That's why we say everything you should do has to be with investigation. He was investigation searching for his land. And during that time, his father was molding idols for him to sell. Then they put it in a place for him to sell. When he put it in his head this way, it's roaming in his village, in his town, and tell to people who would buy something that could not help him, something that can't even give anything in, can't. Yes, people has not been buying because how can you? Example, how can I be carrying pure water and I say this pure water is this drink is expired?
Yeah, it's so good.
Who would buy an expired drink?
No, nobody.
No, all people was expecting him to say. All people was expecting him to say was that who buys something which could help him in life. If you don't have, if you've not given birth, this my other one can help you give birth. Then a barren woman would sit and said, no, I have to buy this thing so that will give me boy or a girl. But he used not to say this. He was saying that who will buy something that could not help him in his life. So he sold for about years. He has not been getting market. His father was very angry. Which kind of boy is this? So finally, he came and knew that there is someone called Allah. Since then he stopped worshipping idols. He doesn't even want to see an idol. He doesn't even want to see an idol worshipper. Then one day he was sitting in his people 2 days before Eid, before their Eid, their celebration. Then he told them in this
Tip Radio, we preach the truth.
I am sick, so I cannot participate in your Eid today. Then they went and left him back. When they went, before they came back, he took machete in their room, in the idols' room, where they worship, and went and he break all the idols, leaving the bigger one. The Quran said, فَجَعَلَهُمْ جُذَاذًا إِلَّا خَبِيرًا لَهُمْ لَعَلَّهُمْ إِلَيْهِ يَرْجِعُونَ قالوا من فعل هذا بآلهتنا إنه لمن الظالمين قالوا سمعنا فتى يذكرهم يقال له إبراهيم قالوا فأتوا به على أعين الناس لعلهم يشهدون. After when they came back from their celebration, they came and met their idols being broke, leaving the bigger one. Then they imagined, who would come and do this to our idols? Man fa'ala hadha bi alihatina. Who would come and do this to my idols? Innahu lamin al-dhalimin. Indeed, that individual is a cheater. Then they said, Man fa'ala hadha bi alihatina. Who did this to our Lord, our gods? Then some of them said, سَمِعْنَا فَتًى يَذْكُرُ يُقَالُ لَهُ إِبْرَاهِيمُ. We heard a young boy, he's insulting our idols. Anytime he hears about our idols, he starts to say things against them. We think he might be the one. Then they said, فَأْتُوا بِهِ عَلَىٰ أَعْيُنِ النَّاسِ. Go and bring him in the midst of people. لَعَلَّهُ يَشْهَدُونَ. Maybe he may say he is the one who has done that. When they brought him forth, then they said, أَأَنْتَ فَعَلْتَ بِهَذَا يَا إِبْرَاهِيمُ. Are you the one who did this to our doors, O you Ibrahim? Then he said, بَلْ فَعَلُهُ. If I am, if I am really the one who did this to your God, if you want to testify to Kabiru Mahaza, this is the bigger idol. Fas'aluhu, ask him in Kanu Yatikun if he can speak. Then they said we should ask our idol if he can speak. Then he said yes. Fas'aluhum in Kanu Yatikun. And then they see it to be like this guy is making fun of them. How can this idol speak? Then from then he started preaching to them. Afata'buduna min dunillah. Why are you worshipping something else except Allah? Why are you worshipping anything except Allah? Ma la yanfa'ukum, who cannot help you with anything. Wala yadurrukum, he cannot even cheat you if you cheat him. Uffil lakum, may Allah punish you. Walima ta'buduna min dunillah, and whatever you worshipping despite Allah. Then they said, Hardikuhu, go and catch him, catch Anabi Ibrahim, catch him. Wansuru alihatakum, and you help your gods. Tie him, then put him in fire. When they prepared to put Prophet Ibrahim in the fire, Allah commanded the fire, and he said, Ya nar kuni barda wa salaman ala Ibrahim. Oh, you fire, kuni bardan, be very cool. Bardan wa salaman, and peace ala Ibrahim, on my servant Ibrahim.
Allahu Akbar.
So when they threw Prophet Ibrahim into the fire, he went into the fire very slow and had a place to sit in the fire, and was experiencing an air condition that when he was giving birth, he had never experienced
the truth.
an air before.
Allahu Akbar.
Prophet Ibrahim said, I have never experienced a very good and cool air like that day that my people threw me in the fire. That's why he said. So this is a great test Prophet Ibrahim has passed through. What about you? My sister, my brother, you are a trader. You selling and buying in the market. One day something came into your business. You've got it. Maybe your store has got bent. Then you start to accuse people. Subhanallah. As a Muslim, you should know that anytime, any moment, Allah can test you with any kind of test. Ahasiban nas an yutraku an yaqulu amanna wa hum la yuftanun. Ahasiban nas, does people think an yutraku, they shall just be living like that? An yaqulu amanna, then they say we have believed in Allah. Wa hum la yuftanun, and they shall not be tested. He said, وَلَقَدْ فَتَنَّ الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ, indeed, we have tested those who came before you. So if we have tested those who came before you, testing you is compulsory unto us. That's why we say, Al-ibtila sunnatullahi fi khalqi. Test is a tradition of Allah in His creatures. Allah said in Surah Al-Baqarah, وَلَنَبُلْوَنَّكُمْ بِشَيْءٍ مِنَ الْخَوْفِ وَالْجُوعِ وَنَقْصٍ مِنَ الْأَمْوَالِ وَالْأَنفُسِ وَالثَّمَرَاتِ. He said, وَبَشِّرْ صَابِرِينَ. We shall test you بِشَيْءٍ, with something small, something tiny, مِنَ الْخَوْفِ, from something which is horrible, وَالْجُوعِ, and something that could have brought hunger to you, وَنَقْصٍ مِنَ الْأَمْوَالِ, your business, the business you're doing, one day your money shall go away free. Well, anfus, one day your loved one shall die. Maybe your sister, your brother, your mother, your father. One day you wake up in the early morning, then you have a phone call. Is this Jamal? Yeah. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Your father just passed away. He said, وَلَنَبُلْوَنَّكُمْ بِشَيْءٍ مِنَ الْخَوْفِ وَالْجُوعِ وَنَقْصٍ مِنَ الْأَمْوَالِ وَالْأَنفُسِ. Then he said, وَالثَّمَرَاتِ. Your loved ones, we shall test you from taking their lives. Then he said, وَبَشِّرُ الصَّابِرِينَ. Give those who shall be the patient one, give them a good news. That Allah shall grant them paradise if they are able to hold on the test we Allah have tested them. Then he said, who are the patient ones? الَّذِينَ إِذَا أَصَابَتْهُمْ مُصِيبَةٌ. Those that when a test from Allah being bad get them, قالوا, then they said,
Tip radio.
"Inna lillah." We are for Allah, we are from Allah, wa inna ilayhi raji'un, and indeed is to Allah we shall resurrect. Then Allah said, "Ulaika alayhim salawatun min rabbihim wa rahmah." Those are those shall receive the forgiveness and blessings of their Lord. Wa ulaika humul muhtadun, and they are those who are the guided ones. That means when you're able to be patient with the test, Allah shall test you, then Allah shall grant you paradise. Just because of the patience you've done.
Tip radio. We preach the truth.
As a Muslim, you got to be prepared anytime you're waiting for the test of Allah. Because ashad nas bala, those people who have been receiving, who will receive the biggest test in their life are the prophets. Then he said, was-salihun, and the good people. If you are a good person, if you are a good behavior, if you have a good behavior, if you are a good Muslim, then be ready of a test from Allah. Be ready. Be aware that any moment Allah can test you from something. Ibia, something like maybe something from your business, your loved ones, the people you living around. Allah can test you with a bad neighbor.
Who just disturb you all the time?
Yeah.
With no reason.
Anytime he sees you sitting very calm, he sees like you are free from anything, then he said no, I'm going to put him in problem.
Then I'm going to disturb him.
Now, he does things to hurt you. All those people are part and participle of Allah's test. You got to be aware. Anything you do at all in this world, you shall have a test in it. And anytime, any moment the test comes to you, and you are able to maintain your belief to Allah, I bet you, Allah shall grant you paradise on the day of resurrection. He said, "Am hasibutum an tadkhulul jannah." Do you think we just grant al-Jannah to you people? Do you think you just come to this world as a Muslim, you die and you come to the day of resurrection, then you just enter paradise like that? Then because you call yourself a Muslim? No. وَلَمَّا يَعْلَمِ اللَّهُ الَّذِينَ جَاهَدُوا مِنْكُمْ وَلَا يَعْلَمَنَّ الصَّابِرِينَ. And Allah knows those who fought, who did things just because of Him. When the time Allah was testing you, Allah knows that you believe that this test is coming from Allah. So I'm going to have patience. But we have some people, we have some individuals. Any moment they get a heavy test from Allah, subhanallah, then they deviate from Islam.
Now, let me open the lines so that if anybody can bring his question.
Now,
dear listeners, if you have this thing, a question, you can text us through WhatsApp or WhatsApp audio. Mashallah, can give us WhatsApp audio or WhatsApp message, and your question will be answered by Sheikh Abdul Basit while he's speaking. You have just a few minutes to end this program. Yeah, Sheikh, tafadhal.
now, in your business side, Allah may test you in that way. Maybe you may have a business couple that will be cheating you every day. You see it to be cheating, but it's a test from Allah. You may have a test from Allah through your children. You see, Allah can test anyone as far as you call yourself a Muslim. And our ulama, our great scholars, most of them, you see that their children, they have a bad character.
Yeah.
They are junkies. They take drugs. Their children, ulama.
There are some of the ulamas.
Yes, some of them.
So,
Their children.
So to me that says God has started them with this.
Yeah. So and people in the community, they start to insult. Your father is a big Mallam. Your father is Sheikh, mashallah. But see the kind of character you inside.
Even somebody may say that even the Sheikh did not take good care of his son.
Yeah. Someone may say his father is not treating him well.
Yeah.
His father likes him, so he doesn't use cane on him. His father likes him, so he doesn't like to speak something that would provoke him.
Or hurt him.
Maybe he has been trying his best, but it is a test from Allah to his children. See, let's go surah Tahrim. Allah said, وضرب الله مثلا للذين كفروا امرأة للذين آمنوا امرأة نوح وامرأة لوط كانتا تحت وضرب الله مثلا للذين آمنوا كفروا امرأة نوح وامرأة لوط كانتا تحت عبدين من عبادنا صالحين. Allah said فخانتاهما فلم يغني عنهم من الله شيئا. Allah said وكلا دخول النار مع الداخلين. Allah gave us a clear example about some two disbelievers who they used to be under those people, those believing people like prophets.
Yeah.
Prophet Nuh, he was the first prophet to be sent in this world.
No.
But Allah has tested him through his wife. Imra'ata Nuhin, his wife, she was a disbeliever. Wamra'ata Lut, and our prophet Lut, his wife, she was also a disbeliever. Meanwhile, her husband, he is a prophet of Allah.
Let me ask, Prophet Lut.
Naam.
And then Prophet Nuh.
Naam.
Which one is the first prophet?
It's Nuh.
Nuh.
Naam.
But you said Lut.
That was a mistake.
Mashallah.
Prophet Nuh.
Mashallah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Prophet Nuh.
No.
He used to preach to his wife. Oh, my wife, you see, I'm the prophet of this nation. I'm trying to call people to Islam. I'm trying to let people understand who is Allah. I'm trying to people to prevent all bad deeds and come to catch good deeds. So if you have a bad character as you are in, how can people accept my da'wah?
Oh my God. He said all these things to his wife.
Yes, wife.
But still,
Allah called her a disbeliever.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
A test from Allah is one of the greatest tests in the world.
Yeah. And I quite remember Prophet Noah, that's Noah.
Now,
one of his sons also was a disbeliever.
Yeah. See, his son.
Yeah.
When Allah said,
وَقَالَ
ارْكَبُوا فِيهَا بِسْمِ اللَّهِ مَجْرِيهَا وَمُرْسَاهَا. When the time when the ocean was about to destroy them, then Allah asked Prophet Noah to make a boat, a ship. So he puts in any animal, female and male. Any believer, he put him in the ship. Then Allah called his child, Ya Nuh, ونادى نوح ابنه وقال وكان في مأزن يا بني اركب معنا. He called his child, come, let's go together. Your mother, she's a disbeliever. She's already in the case of Allah. So you come معنا. ولا تكن مع الكافرين. Don't remain there with those disbelievers. Do you know why he told his father no? He said سآوي إلى جبل يعصمني من الماء. I shall go and stand on top of a mountain. That mountain shall prevent me from that flood your God, your Lord is about to destroy us with. He said سآوي إلى جبل يعصمني من الماء. Then Prophet Nuh said, my son, La Asim al-Yawm. Today, nothing can help you today. La Asim al-Yawm illa man rahim Allah. Except the one that Allah has already guided. Except that Allah has already kept it in his plan. He wants to help him. So come, let's enter. And that day, there's no one that Allah would like to help him except he enters in that ship of Prophet Noah. So he called his son, come, let's go. He said, Sa'awi ila jabalin ya'sumuni min al-ma. A test from Allah.
You have one text message here.
No.
Yeah, my name is Salam Alaikum. My name is Salam, and I'm coming. And my question is: so if test is part of tradition of Allah, then if Allah use someone to test you, does it mean that the person is a sinner or not?
Yes, it's a sinner. The person is a sinner.
How?
That's how Allah programmed the life. You see, Allah has made someone to be the source of your test.
That's why the person is asking that Allah made him to be source of it.
Yes, Allah made him that.
So why then Allah is going to punish that person for that reason?
At times, during that, at times that creation may come from your attitude.
So because of your attitude, then
Allah can make it like example. That's why I'm talking about Prophet Noah and his son.
No.
Allah has made his son to be a test to him. Does that mean that Allah has intended to make the son? No. The son himself, he was a stubborn guy.
Okay.
He was having a bad intention with his father. So Allah used such that path to be a test to Prophet Noah.
Okay.
You see, Allah may give you a test through an armed robber. Since when the person was giving birth, he was mere people like us.
No.
He lived like us. He was given birth by two couples, just like us. We were giving birth, and he was raised. No one has ever raised from his parents once his parents has taught him how to steal.
Okay.
Who? Is there a person that the father will tell him, go and steal this, go and steal this? There's never been someone like that before.
Yeah.
But since there's never been a creature like that before, so Allah has tested you through his behavior. He has taken his behavior and tested you.
Okay.
So that's Allah's program. His things. And nobody can ask Allah why he has done that.
Okay. Another text message says, my name is Sharifa. You were saying that if you are not giving birth, it is a test of Allah.
Yeah.
So if in case I'm not giving birth and I'm experiencing some health issue, and I said, let me go to any fetish priest so that the person will help me, why is it a sin?
It's a sin because attending to the fetish priest is something that which will drive you from Islam.
So in this situation, this person, what does he supposed to do, or what does she supposed to do?
Istighfar.
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 Okay.
Allah said in Surah An-Nur, He said, he said, واستغفر ربكم ثم توبوا إليه يرسل السماء عليكم مدرارا ويمددكم بأموال وبنين. Allah said, استغفروا ربكم, go and ask forgiveness from Allah. إنه كان بغفارا, because Allah is a forgiving one. How can you seek permission? By saying astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. Allah said, if you do that, yursil sama alaykum midrara. When you are suffering from rain water,
keep radio.
Bring
We
down
preach the
rain
truth.
water for you if you need it.
Okay.
Where zidakum bi amwal, then we shall increase you in wealth, wabanin, and children.
Okay.
So making istighfar, only istighfar can make Allah forgive, like have pity for you and grant you children.
Okay. Okay. And this one too say that his name didn't come. He said you said that if something happened to you, sometimes you are assuming that it's from somebody. And you said that it's not good. You have to give everything to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Enough.
What about someone that you have witnessed that this is the one who is doing this thing to you?
Which kind of witness? Witness.
Maybe it could be like he's suspecting someone.
Yeah.
The person is his enemy. The person could do this to him or her.
And what we should understand is that you see, if you are suspecting someone that he is responsible for your inconvenience of life, you see, maybe you may say the person is a witch, or wizard. Yeah, the person could use his wizard power or witch power to
do all this.
Yeah, to do something that will hurt you. And Allah said in Surah Al-Baqarah, وَمَا هُمْ بِضَارِّينَ بِهِ مِنْ أَحَدٍ إِلَّا بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ. Even the witch and the wizard that you've been suspecting them, that they can't cheat you with their powers.
That they cannot hurt you.
They cannot hurt you except if Allah wills.
Permitted.
So here, the permission of Allah is the test unto you. If Allah permits that, whatever they are trying to do to hurt you, if Allah permit that, that thing should get you, which means that's a test from Allah. So when the test come through that way, then you got to have patience and depend on Allah.
Okay, mashallah.
La ilaha illa huwa alayhi tawakkalt wa alayhi falyatawakkal almutawakkilun. I bear witness that none is deserved to worship except Allah. Unto him I depend. And unto him all dependents should depend on.
Mashallah. Listen, we have just a few minutes to go. I'll give you just 2 minutes. So if you have any question, you can send it. 0554 46 90 96. 0554 46 90 96. So what is your final word to the listener?
So my final word is that when you are finding yourself in a difficult, when you find yourself like you think like all the world is against you, you feel that your problems are too much, no one can solve your problem. Allah said we should tell you, anytime something like that gets to you, you should know that فَقَدْ مَسَّلْ قَوْمَ قَرْحٌ مِثْلُ. Those who came before you, that similar problem you're facing has faced people that came before you.
It means that those who came before us, some of them have even passed through more problems than what we are experiencing right now.
And he said, وَتِلْكَ الْأَيَّامِ يُدَاوِلُهَا بَيْنَ النَّاسِ. You see, the days of this world, Allah is telling it to people, in between people. Example, you've been a rich person before. Rich, very rich. And one day, you get time you hear your car attack got bent. Your house got bent. You know, your all your properties just
destroying and
once.
Just
once.
A few days.
Yes. Then he said, Tilkel Ayam. You see, in the world, days of the world, we are turning it between people. Today you are rich, tomorrow you are poor. Today you are poor, tomorrow you are rich. Today you are a barren woman, you can't give birth. Tomorrow you give birth. That to Allah is nothing. So all what you should do, the solution is that depend on Allah. Stay focused on Islam.
Okay, I think this question is very sensitive.
Now,
you said that I know someone
now
who has been rich, and he made someone turn to a murderer and armed robber.
Now,
and the person started stealing and killing people. So, who is going to carry the sin? The one who made that person like that to carry the sin, or the one who is committing the sin?
The one that source of that habit came from him. He will carry the sin, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Rufi al-aklam an thalas. Allah has raised pen Allah doesn't write sins of some 3 people in this world. He said, "An-na'im hatta yastaykis." It's someone who's sleeping. Any kind of sin he does in the sleeping till he wakes up from the sleep, Allah wouldn't write it for him. And he said, "Al-walad at-tifl hatta yablu." Small boy, a small child, anything that he does in his childhood, any kind of bad thing he does, Allah wouldn't accuse him until he comes to the adolescent stage. Then he said, al-junun, someone that
has mental problem. Mashallah.
And someone that I've like, he has been accused, maybe he has been given some mental problem through sihr. A witchcraft has made him to do some things. This man, the one that they've made him to things that is not in a sensible distance.
Yeah.
Ulama has characterized him into the third one that Allah said, the one that has not sense.
Okay.
Because the moment the person does the sihr to you, you go out
of your senses.
You do things that if you should be normal,
you will never do that.
Never do that.
But
because of the
kind
kind
of the person has done to you,
then, so Allah wouldn't catch you. Allah said Allah has taken pen onto you.
Allahu Akbar.
That's why Allah said, وَتَحْمِلُ أَثْقَالَكُمْ وَأَثْقَالًا مَعَ أَثْقَالِهِمْ وَلَا يُسْأَلُنَّ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ عَمَّا كَانُوا يَفْتَرُونَ. Said they shall carry their load additional to people's load, which means you understand that they shall carry their load in addition to people's load, which means this which visa you are talking about, on top of that, inshallah, she will carry a load
and carry those who
all those she had with her powers, all of them she will carry their load.
It's not easy.
ولا يسألون يوم القيامة عما كانوا يفترون. Allah Akbar. And they shall be questioned on the day of judgment all what they do, all what they say.
Mashallah. I think we have run out of time, and we are going to wrap up. But before we wrap up, I want you to tell the viewers and then the listeners of Truth is Preach International, and then Tip Radio and Tip TV about our project that you are about to embark. That is the project of the hospital. A hospital I want to build in which a male shall take care of a male, and then a female will take care of female. Yes, at Offenso Esuso. It is an extra modern hospital project we are going to do. It's very big, and also it's a 4-story building, which is ultra modern, and it's not easy. It's not easy, and I think that this will be the one of its kind in Ghana.
Allahu Akbar.
If I must say, because we don't have any Islamic hospital Ghana here so far that we are talking. So this is going to be the first of its kind, and it is in the Ashanti region. Esuso, that's Offenso Esuso. You understand? So we need people to contribute and support us so that we're able to put this project on. So we want you to tell something to the viewers and our listeners.
Viewers and listeners, you've heard what my big sheikh said about truth preacher, Islamic preachers. They've kept a project in their eyes. They want to build an hospital for Muslim Ummah,
mashallah,
whether female or male,
mashallah,
where female doctors shall take care of female patients, and a female patient will take care of a female doctor will take care of female patient, and a male doctor will take care of a male patient.
Mashallah.
This first in history.
In Ghana here.
Hospital, not a clinic.
No, it's a big hospital.
Yeah.
A big hospital.
Wallahi. This is improvement. We've gotten an improvement in Islam. Ghana Islam. Because it has never been done before.
No.
And all of us, we are giving birth, and male, and this nurse came and like look after our parents, our female.
Yeah, male doctor delivering a female patient who is giving birth. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, his hand
Subhanallah.
go everywhere, up and down, bisecting and dissecting. You understand?
Subhanallah.
And in Islam, even it's haram to
haram.
Shake someone's hands. You understand?
A lady. See, when
shake his hand.
See, at the time of Prophet,
no,
when the male came into Prophet Muhammad and did their mubaya, that's when they came and they kept their hands on the hands of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, saying that they testify that none is deserved to worship except Allah. No. And they trust and they trust that Prophet Muhammad is really the prophet, the messenger of Allah.
Allahu Akbar.
After when they went, female came. So when they came, and the prophet started speaking to them, say this, and they said, Prophet, we were here when you were doing mubaya to our male descent. Yeah. They kept their hands in your hands.
You shake them.
And why?
Why you don't want to shake us?
And the prophet told them, Inni la usafihu nisa.
No, Allahu Akbar.
I don't shake with female. Shake with female. What about opening the private part of a female
and then
touching?
Yeah, and
bisecting, touching it. Allah Akbar.
And then also, like gynecologists, totally haram. And you have a gynecologist doctors who are male, and gynecologist doctor is strictly to take care of our mothers.
Allah Akbar.
Organs, you see, and a male, most when you go to G, most of the gynecologists they are males. You understand?
We the Muslims in Ghana, we have problem.
You have a problem. It's male who are going to take care of. You don't know that some people are dying with their sickness because of this condition. Because some like a male who is suffering from a severe hernia, instead of him to go to a hospital, and he's feeling shy because when you go to the hospital, he doesn't know is it a woman who is going to treat him or a male. So because you have some sickness, it's very shallow sickness. So this is very bad, and there's something that we have to do about it.
And due to Allah's wonders, through Islamic preachers, they came to bring us a solution to this.
Yeah,
that's by building us hospital.
Yes,
where we said female will take care of female, male will take care of male.
Yeah. And also, it also boosts our employment system.
Yes,
because you have most of the females when after completing their university and everything,
training college.
Yeah, training college. When we ask them, what will you do next? If she's a female, she will say that I will do nursing.
Yeah.
It is just a few, females that will say that I'm going to do doctoring course.
Yeah.
You have this mentality that every female is supposed to be a nurse, and the male is supposed to be a doctor. So just a few females who are doing doctoring course.
Yeah.
So majority of the females are doing what? Nursing. You understand? And then the male too. Some male have the passion of doing the nursing course, and he said that it will be partiality. Some people say that you are male, why are you going to do a nursing course? You understand? Meanwhile, that part will be his best.
No.
So I think when we establish this hospital, we build this hospital to boost the employment, and it will raise this misconception in the mind of people. Yeah, and then also it will help us to get more employee from the Islamic perspective.
Now, Muslim ladies and gentlemen, we heard what Mallam said, and they brought to us a solution. This solution must done with you. Don't sit behind and don't lag behind and look them do all this alone.
Yeah,
you've not brought that suggestion. Let's be to hospital, and they have brought that suggestion, that project, and even they have helped with their money more than all of us here.
Yeah.
So don't allow them to take all the reward away like that.
Yeah, you have to also
try to participate through giving us something.
Yeah.
Give us something. He said, "Ha antum haula tud'auna litunfiqu fi sabilillah." Oh, you Allah is calling you to come and take your money and spend the cause of Allah. If you say you wouldn't spend your money in the cause of Allah, definitely you are going to spend it in the cause of who? Shaitan. Because if you don't give us to build this hospital, tomorrow morning your girlfriend will come to you.
Yeah.
My parents are sick.
Yes.
And I need some 2,000 to get them medicine.
Yes.
Maybe you don't even have 2,000.
You go tomorrow.
Then you start mingling around, gallivanting around, looking for 2,000 to give it to her.
Yeah.
But today, inshallah, you've heard truth, some preachers trying to beat hospital, which would favor me and you. So when your girlfriend or your wife, when she's sick, or your parents are sick, is sick, take her to Truth Islamic Preachers Hospital.
Yes.
They shall treat her free, inshallah.
Yeah.
So inshallah, we need your support. Support us with your money. Support us with your money, so that we could try to come out with this project very, very well. So the disbelievers in this, in Ghana here, would put their hands to us and say, these people, they know what they are doing.
And one wonderful thing is that this hospital is not only for Muslims. It's
No.
for all. Whether the traditionalists or Christians.
Yeah, because we've been seeing, you see, we have an hospital for that Trinity.
Yeah.
Now God is three.
Yeah, Trinity Hospital.
Yeah.
but Muslims go
Muslims
there.
they go there.
So this hospital is for everybody. Even if you are a Christian and you want to, donate.
Yes, you can donate.
You can donate, yeah. You are talking about the health of humanity.
No, humanity. Yeah.
And this hospital is godly.
No.
Because in the Bible, it doesn't allow for a male to access a woman.
Yeah, even the Bible, part.
Yeah, even the book of Deuteronomy says that if your husband is fighting with somebody else, and you are going to, if you are the wife, separating them, and mistakenly you touch the private parts of other man, your hand should be cut off. In the book of Deuteronomy, you understand? So it means that it's not good for a male to access a female like that. Just because of our health condition, we are breaching this godly law. Law. You understand? So this hospital will favor us all. If we are saying that we are worshiping God, indeed, all of us, we have to contribute. Even Jesus Christ said in Matthew chapter 5, verse number maybe 30 downwards, or maybe 34, that even if you set your eye on a woman, you have already fornicated with her. If you just look at her, you have already fornicated with her.
So the disbelievers watching us, listen to check very carefully.
Yeah, you have just fornicated with her. So now this one is not a matter of looking at her. It's a matter of accepting the thing,
putting your hands.
You understand? So this is something that we have to we have to be very careful, and then we have to, if we didn't do this, God will ask us. God will ask us. Yeah, so we have to let me put the number. Yeah, you have the account number on the screen already. Our mobile money line for this project is 0554 46 90 96. 0554 46 90 96. This is our mobile money line. The name which will appear is Truth Islamic Preaching International. When you contribute and this name did not appear, it means that you have dialed a wrong number. Yeah. And then also our bank account, the name too is Truth Islamic Preaching International. And then account number is 60 11 01 01 48 56 2401. That is the account number. It is on the screen. And the account, the bank name is ADB Bank, and the branch is ADUM KUMASI. And then also our SWIFT is ADNTGHAC. So when you contribute, inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bless you. So I think you have consumed a lot of time, and you have to end this segment. So if you give out a short prayer so that we are going to end this segment now.
اللهم لا تفرق هذا الجمع الميمون
آمين
إلا بذنب مغفور
آمين
وسعي المشكور وعملا متقبلا غير مردود. اللهم تقبل منا صالح الأعمال. اللهم تقبل منا صالح الأعمال. اللهم أحسن عاقبتنا في الأمور كلها وأجرنا من خزي الدنيا وعذاب الآخرة. وأجرنا من خزي الدنيا وعذاب الآخرة. اللهم إنا نسألك خير المسألة وخير الدعاء وخير العمل وخير النجاة. اللهم ثبتنا وثقل موازيننا وحقق إيماننا وارفع درجتنا وتقبل صلاتنا واغفر لنا خطيئاتنا ونسألك الأولى من الجنة. اللهم آت نفوسنا تقواها وزكها أنت خير من زكاها أنت وليها ومولاها. وصلى الله على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه الأخيار وسلم تسليما كثيرا. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.